My name is Allende Shamari Kubil Jameti. I am 7 years old, and I have just completed the 3rd grade at Marva Collins Westside Preparatory School. Tonight, I am extremely honored to pay tribute to some of our greatest leaders and teachers, and also our ancestors. I would like to present to you the lessons of some of our leaders. Sometime before he died, Malcolm X said, "No Negro leaders have fought for civil rights. They have paid for civil rights. They have begged the white man for civil rights, begged the white man for freedom. And every time you beg another man to set you free, you will never be free." Freedom is something that you have to gain for yourself. Just like the white man in America brought about freedom for himself by letting the people who oppressed him and colonized him know that he was willing to pay the price. And until the American Negro lets the white man know that we are really ready and willing to pay the price that is necessary for our freedom, our people will always be walking around here second-class citizens, or what you call 20th century slaves.
When the roll is all out, I'll be standing taller.
This is the 150th year since Babylon lynched Bogle and burnt 1,000 African homes around Morant. The smoke has not cleared. On the 100th anniversary, one Don said, "If I go for my gang, blood for blood, fire for fire." In 1978, his rival said, "No angels burnt at Green Bay, only mad dogs set alight." 10 years earlier, in 1968, the Prime Minister said, "Waste them first and ask questions later." We cannot be led by waste men and solid waste women. Change this from a dump to a landfill. Straight up. Call, write, listen, decide. I'm your host, Robin Jerry Small. Straight up, 93 FM, News Talk 93 FM.
And as we fight one another for the power and the glory, the kingdom goes to waste.
No more waste.
One of them come, Ethiopians live it out. Ethiopians live it out.
Yes, morning, welcome to you today, 18th of June, Thursday, 18th of June. I'm your host, Jerry Small, and this program is straight up on 93 FM, News Talk 93 FM, on the University of the West Indies Mona campus. And as the old burning spirit there suggests that when one come and couldn't either live it out or lift it up, and two couldn't live it out or lift it up, three same way, and so on. When enough come, whatever it is to be lifted up or lifted out or lived out, can be done. I heard that the young people at UTech, the ACRM, they were successful in getting a halt to the demolition of their home building up at UTech there. We'll soon come back to that and talk about demolition here overnight. Or one gunman killed 9 people in a church prayer meeting in South Carolina, America. And we notice for a couple of years now, coinciding and probably aggravated by the fact that Obama in the White House, racism in America being provoked more and getting more bold. Or could we say that America is United States of America is a racist country? Could we say that United States of America as a whole is a racist country? What with the progress in social relationship between the African population, which was a minority, and the white population, which is a majority for years, but becoming a minority near, and Latino population, all of them having a far more civilized relationship than one time. Most portions of the population having a more civilized relationship with other types of people than one time. But at the same time, the government agencies, especially police and financial agencies and prison system and many other things, manifesting racist attitude and prejudice, especially towards minority, most of all the African remnants in the United States of America. So the people, sometimes like in Jamaica, on the one hand you see the people and the population progressing in civilization, and the state and the money, state and property owners going in an opposite direction, sometimes resisting and resenting the changes that are going on in their population. So you have a minority of people very aggressive against, from long time, a minority of people aggressive against homosexual, and even intimidating against homosexual. A minority of people take up them time with that. Most Jamaicans take up them time with that, but a minority. And in the 90s, in the 80s and 90s, in the 80s and 90s, it became fashionable. It became fashionable to get popular in a dancehall music, to be proclaiming yourself as one of the leaders against homosexual behavior. So you get fashionable. People get famous for that. People get famous for that, and it become a big fashion. Then because a little minority of people have aggression, or make them name off a licking out against homosexual and threaten homosexual, because of that you're going to tell me say Jamaica is a homophobic society. It's the same kind of foolishness which say that because PNP win 4 elections straight, and because Portia Simpson-Miller at one time was the most popular political figure in the history of Jamaica, because of that Jamaica is PNP country. Same idiot argument, same kind of idiot argument. But it seems sensible, you know, because of impression. It seems sensible because of impression, but it's a idiot argument and it's propaganda. All of those arguments there is propaganda. But just as how you say, a lot of resentment in America because a black man, even though one of them parents white, a black man, African, win him way into the presidency, and even more aggravating than that, carry a full black woman into the White House as first lady. Because a black man, African, when he in the presidency, you find a lot of resentment, and it helps to build up other things and help to aggravate racial antagonism amongst a certain part of the white minority. So because of that now, because of that reaction, that alone wouldn't make America return to the racism that did characterize it one time. Even when America was, even when the colonists was fighting for independence, there was a split between them. There was a split between them. Most of the colonists decide that slavery. Most of the colonists decide that slavery was out of date. And even that did split them, that eventually that section of the colonists prevail over the other state. Them said they want to maintain slavery. And same way now, Portia Simpson Miller now. She's the first female head of government in Jamaica. And while she's the first female head of government in Jamaica, in those years between when she became head of government in Jamaica, nearly 10 years ago, 2006, and now, in that 10 years, the abuse against women, and especially females under the age of consent, becomes so terrible. It was going on a long time before, but it becomes so terrible and so well reported that people know about it more and more. So it seems as if with her becoming the head of government, there is even less protection, and less aggravation and aggression against female in Jamaica. So you're going to blame she for that. No, you couldn't blame she alone for that, even though she's responsible for leading a government campaign and fight to stamp out all them kind of things in Jamaica. Anyway, the youth up at UTEC, as we were talking a couple days this week, they have succeeded in making contact with some of their most highly placed people in the University of Technology, including Burchell Whiteman, and I think Mr. Crawford, what's his name again? Mr. Crawford, who used to be at the Institute of Jamaica. Forget what Crawford his name, but him well known in the educational and cultural affairs of Jamaica. Them succeed in making contact with them, and I understand that along with other people, because you know that is the very reason why we were talking about on this program here. And it's the very reason why they came here a couple months ago as our guests, because properly speaking, you're supposed to link with other people, not only inside of your institution, but throughout the community. If the cause that you are defending is right, you extend the appeal of it and solicit support for it outside. So it is that them seek help all around, and what you can't do by yourself, you will be able to do along with others. We're going to try and join Mr. Youngster Johnson from the ACRM for time to tell us. I think they met with Burchell Whiteman. What is his position? I think he's one of the main people up at the university. Up at the University of Technology. They made contact with them and had a meeting with him yesterday, and he assured them that they will not be put out of their building unless another firm commitment, another firm arrangement is made for them to occupy a next building and other space on the University of Technology campus. Maybe we can get to talk to them before we start the program. But anyway, we can run the numbers for me, please, or run a little bit piece more a burning spear. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Before I go to our caller, I just want to say a special hello to another Straight Up listener to meet, a lady named Miss Doreen Wallace. If you know her, please tell her that we have special greetings for her this morning. It's yesterday morning I was really going to make the greeting, but I mislaid the information. Miss Doreen Wallace, a Straight Up listener. She does marketing, I believe, for E.W. Abrams and Son. E.W. Abrams and Son, Miss Doreen Wallace, a Straight Up Doreen Wallace. Straight up listener. We appreciate her support very much. Miss Doreen Wallace. Tell her for me. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
My time?
Yes, sir, welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, I will just make 2 quick points. One deal with this matter of PNP, Jamaica being a PNP country.
Yep.
Yeah, I must proceed my argument by saying that I agree that in Gordon House there are 2 sets of gangs and 2 sets of robbers. One on one side and one on the other, PNP and JLP. However, I too subscribe to the argument that Jamaica is a PNP country. And what I mean is, I spoke to somebody on another calling program, and Miss Grange was on it, and she admitted, he said it too, and Mr. Sega probably agree. But anyway, that's irrelevant.
No, but they were born out of the PNP, no?
Pardon me?
They were born out of the PNP. No, listen. They were born out of the PNP. The JLP emerged out of the PNP, and that's why their mind would be extra weak when they get a few backsliding from the PNP, because that's where they're coming from. So they were born out of it, and frequently some of them go back over there. So they would turn fool more than the ordinary Jamaican.
Okay.
Siagan and whoever else, labor right, was a Jamaica PNP country. That's where they're coming from.
Okay. This idea, I think, in my opinion, I think it was started by somebody in the mass media, one of the radio station, this idea about PNP country. I don't think...
You think so? What reason you have to think so?
I'm going to tell you, and that was I was going to say. I don't remember right now offhand, but I am sure the utterance, those words, were not coined or started by the PNP per se. It was, I can't put my hand on it right now, which radio personality or which media person said it. Let me continue anyhow to develop my point, what I was saying, why I think so. Whenever election is called, in recent time, for the past 10-15 years, even before you go to the polls, and this is my point, PNP has a lead of about 18, I checked it up recently, about 18 to 9 seats. 18 for PNP and about 9 for JLP, probably more about 20 or so on.
Before you go to the poll?
Meaning, what I say before the polls, I mean sure seat. You understand?
What do you mean, garrison?
Well, whatever you want to call them, because why I say that is, maybe it's semantic, but check the seat that Raymond Price is in. You know that seat?
What semantics mean?
I can't, I'm not sure.
I know you're not sure. I know you're not sure.
Pardon me?
I know that you're not sure.
Okay, but that's irrelevant. What I'm saying is...
And what irrelevant mean? I probably don't know what that means either.
Oh God, Mr. Small.
No, I'm not your God.
Irrelevant, I don't think that is important to the point I'm trying to put forward right now. Yeah, what I was going to say is that you mentioned garrison, so I was going to say to you, the seat that Raymond Price is in St. Elizabeth. It is a sure PNP seat.
Why? Because Roger Clark was a strong...
For whatever reason.
Yes, and him and Roger Clark was like bottom and bench.
Yeah. So it is a PNP, the fact remains as a PNP seat.
So the seat down there is a bench and him is a bottom.
Yes, okay, yeah. So the main point I'm trying to make, sir, is a PNP sure seat for whatever reason. And Lisa Hanna seat. So that is why I was saying to you, I don't know if you're going to call them garrison. Maybe you could, no problem. But that is what I mean by... before the election call, or even when the election is called, PNP is assured of those seats. And therefore, there are about 18 or probably 20 seats like that go to the PNP, and about 9 after them few 9 that go to the JLP. So that is why there is a PNP country because...
Yeah, hold on 1 minute because I mean, the time is limited. So you would also agree that the JLP is a puppy show?
Yes.
Oh, well, at least you're clear about something.
Both of them are puppy show as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I'm glad because one of them born out of the...
Both of them are puppy show.
Yeah.
JLP are puppy show, JLP are puppy show.
Yes.
I was only explaining to you...
No, but you're gone way over the time and I don't even bother try getting no reason really because, you know, I really listen still, but so you are also convinced of that?
Well, but I'm convinced that
Hold on.
Pardon me?
Hold on. You also say you don't know who it is and you can't remember who it is, but you are sure that it's a media person.
Yes, because I can't say it's confused.
No, you don't remember nothing and nothing is clear, but one thing clear in your mind, that idea clear in your mind, but you have no facts and you can't remember nothing. But thank you very much. We're going way over the time. Next card, please. Next card. Good morning, welcome, straight.
One love, my brethren.
Fine, thank you.
Mr. Small.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. Listen, as a moderator, I like a man in a talk to you like while, you see?
Yeah.
I think him head kind of have an opinion. Which
yeah, I know.
Most Jamaican head have opinion which don't necessarily right.
Yeah.
But if you communicate with them properly.
Yeah.
For example, is Jamaica a PNP country? If you should check, are using survey where people use and see how much election them win.
Yeah.
People that say the majority of the political people them that vote for PNP. So you could say in that term Jamaica is a PNP country.
Yeah.
Now when you talk about racism, you see?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying in America, you see, it's not only white people have racist behavior in them, even the black, some of the blacks.
Yeah.
And the Hispanic.
Yeah.
Them have that, you see. And I think racism come from a man or a woman or a pitney heart. I don't think say it's just the color of the skin make racism exist.
No, racism is not about color of skin, it's about mentality.
Yeah, that's why I say from the heart. Now, when you listen to one tune, you see, where say Jah will never give the power to a ballad.
Yeah.
That I show racism in other song they still, you know.
No, not racism. Not racism. No, it's not showing racism, it's showing prejudice.
They're not the same thing.
No, racism and prejudice is not the same. Racism is about race. But bald and dreadlock is about hairstyle or lifestyle. So that is prejudice. It's not really based on race because you have a white man a bald and you have a white man a dreadlock too. So it's not based on race. But I get the idea what you're saying. Go on.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, even in Jamaica now, I see that wealth kind of divide the people out here. You see.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And to me, you see, here one of my biggest problems, you see, is that for years, these two political parties, which you say one come out of the other one, so they are basically the same thing, been running this system here. And no other organization can really weaken them in a sense to say that for here come they don't hold the power of this country and the purse or the trade bag.
Yeah, they share it between them. Let's go for a break and come back, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, welcome back. You are there, sir?
Yes, my brother, I'm still here.
Yeah, make a just say something. Just as you pointed out, when Bob Marley recorded that music, said Jah would never give the power to a ballad and so on, and them way there.
Yeah.
That's a kind of prejudice or a kind of, a kind of prejudice in terms of, say, making up your mind from before how to classify people. Because of one quality what them have, you're going to classify them to have other qualities. In other words, from a man head bald, him don't have the power to do certain thing. So all bald man do have that power. And similarly, sometimes some man would say, all dreadlock man have certain other power. In other words, just the way I'm here stay, it give him power in a different field and have nothing to do with here. That you call prejudice. You're judging from before about something that have nothing to do with capabilities otherwise. Similarly, I listen to say after him learn all about things. Because someone would tell us him born with all wisdom, you know. Because when people idolize people, them give them even the attribute that them themselves wouldn't even claim, you know.
Well, every man born with wisdom, you know.
No, hold on. I can't divert now because it eat up the time. Yeah, so although him learn in life, you know, but someone just say him know everything from him born. But still as himself tell us him learn in life. And after a long life him say, I want to share with you some of the things that life teach me. And him say, one of the things him say life teach him is that until there is no more one race that's superior, the conception, because it's not true, you know, it's just a conception about that one race superior to another. Unless that is abandoned, there will be war. Therefore, that thing is not a good idea. Yet you have some people who is Rastafari who preach black supremacy, even though Selassie I tell them say that can't work. No race can't not superior to another. Yet you have man where, as I say, Rastafari saying that is black supremacy them I deal with.
So you'd agree in the whole wrapping up a thing that Selassie was talking the Christian doctrine then?
Would agree with who?
Say where he must say like race over race and them thing. No,
if I would agree with who? To agree, I would have to be agreeing with somebody.
When what I just say is a Christian doctrine, he must speak it.
You are saying that?
Yeah, I'm saying he was a Christian.
No, but in that speech, is not Christian him that about.
No, to him is a Christian man.
You could drag in that argument.
All the time.
You could drag in that argument here now, but I was just...
But you would not accept it.
Would you allow me to express myself?
No, me just ask if you'd ask.
But I'm asking I'm asking your permission to express myself.
Yeah, just ask you a question to express yourself and answer the question.
No, don't tell me what to do.
You see what I try to show you. You want to dictate things to man all the time. I know, so
now we're getting the true feelings now. That Jerry wants to dictate things to man all the way. I'm so glad that it come out.
I said to you, answer question and make people reason so we can come to some conclusion.
I'm glad that it come out though, because it have to come out.
Make this struggle work for the majority of the people.
Yes, but whatever it is that you have in your craw, it has to come out sometime.
No, it's enough craw. So you know if you say them.
I'm so sorry, I apologize. I withdraw that from your craw.
Yeah, if you talk straight up, that's what I say.
I withdraw that from your craw, please, sir.
If we talk as a person.
Yes, thank you very much. We're going way over the time. But I withdraw that from your craw. I withdraw from your craw. Thank you very much. Next call. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Yes, you know, we're raised under the whole colonial order of authoritarianism and bullies, and it comes out in our conversations.
Yeah. In yours too?
You started out with the whole racism thing, and then the first caller come on and talk about politics, but it's one and the same thing. Because when a guy going to kill a guy because he's wearing a red shirt, it's the same thing as a guy killing a guy because of the color of his skin.
So you call both of those prejudice?
Yes, but not only that, it's unscientific.
Yes.
Because a man that's get up and wear a red shirt don't mean that he belongs to a political gang.
Yes.
Or that shirt, a green shirt.
Yes.
You know, he's just wearing a shirt to match the day and the color of his suit that he has on.
Yeah,
the same thing with, you know, nature play a trick on us.
Yes.
These same people come from Africa, go in cold climate and become pale, and then because they live in a poor climate and they want to build a civilization, they have to come up with skin color as a means to exploit people economically to build a civilization and empire. It's all fake and unscientific, right? And it's also a crime. These are all criminality going on, and the end result on us is genocide.
Yes.
Thank you. I hope everybody will think and analyze and stop being emotional.
That's better.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Next call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Next one.
You know, you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know, I wonder what you so consumed with this homosexual thing, you know what I mean?
But is you bring it up here now?
Every day you company with...
No, but is you bringing it up here now? Is you bringing it up here now?
You know, maybe, you know, you feel that maybe I imply some form of defense mechanism
Defense mechanism.
You need to see,
but as you bring it...
Maybe you need to see a psychoanalysis. Maybe hypnotize you.
Maybe yes, but psychoanalysis...
you know?
Yes, but... Maybe yes, but psychoanalysis can't even help you. You are beyond help.
Yeah, so you say, Jamaican, I mean, tell me something. Why is it that the perception throughout the world is that Jamaica have one of the worst, as a whole, have one of the worst attitude towards homosexual?
Because of the
perception?
Because of the loudmouth them. The loudmouth them in Jamaica and the loudmouth them were campaigning against Jamaica. The loudmouth in Jamaica in the music business in the 80s and 90s and the loudmouth them who campaign against Jamaica. Those two set of loudmouth is responsible for that image.
You see, so that argument, you know, you have no merit then. Say Jamaica is a homophobic country. You have no merit.
But it's me here talking that all the while.
No, I'm saying it doesn't have any merit.
I said it is the loud mouth them that give that impression out in the world. Two set of loud mouth.
I just talk alone. Yeah, I just talk alone. Look, to be honest, man, you know what I mean? You know, we could call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? You know, over the years, you know, a whole heap of homosexual suffer discrimination, them beat them up. But I mean, you see them kids, them have a riot in the prison against homosexual one time.
Yeah.
And about, I mean, I forgot how much of them kill.
Yeah.
Because what really, you know, me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
The doctor, when him, Dr. Notice, who was the prison doctor.
Yeah.
Them published a story in the Star, say, a lot of prisoners have AIDS.
Yeah.
And him say, condom for distributing at the prison.
Yeah.
And the prisoner them was straight. Claim say, are they homosexual them, cause them say I get bad name. Because them people that come visit them and ask them if I true say, you know, so and so and so and so, and them turn against the homosexual in the prison. And at the end of the riot, last year, a few days, about, forgot how much of them killed. And burn some of them. So look at how Jamaica now have a homosexual, not homophobic.
Alright, so allow me a little, alright, allow me let me respond to that.
Bully for cases.
No, hold on, you're going to allow me to respond?
And do I kind of something to them.
You're going to allow me to respond now?
Go ahead.
Alright, so you yourself demonstrate that the prisoners was in the prison quite alright, although them being mistreated. Not everything alright, but more or less alright. Them was in the prison. And a certain decision and a certain activity provoked them because a certain image was being given out, maybe not deliberately, but that image go out a road about them say, all who in the prison need condom because all in the prison is cohabiting with one another. So you agree that it was
the doctor never said all of them. He said maybe it's a good idea to distribute condom in the prison.
You agree that the situation was provoked though you agree that the situation was provoked.
You know that's a very extreme. You know that's one of the things with Jamaica. You know, too much extreme behavior. I mean, a man will go on and want to country with teeth for goat, and the people them just turn on and chop them up and.
Yeah.
You know,
anyway,
come on, man.
Yes, we're going over the time, but you don't want to recognize. You don't want to recognize that the situation in the prison was provoked. That riot was provoked by foolish handling of a situation. Provoked. Next one. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome.
All right, yeah. You think so the situation, because when I try to dodge 3 centuries of years, the situation that is now happening, that we were taught, in my household, a black household, I have no white person in my lineage, was taught that everything is all under the face of the sun and it will be recycled. Don't you think it's not an accident that the situation in terms of the black race, the real, the genuine black race and the white is something that eventually would emerge again? You know what? You don't think it's not an accident, and racism is about blacks being hated by whites. It is a fact. Because the Bible tells you, the Bible is a history book for me, and the Bible tells you that at certain points, because Jesus come towards 3,000 years after mankind was created.
Jesus, hold on. Jesus come when?
About 2,000 or 3,000 years after mankind was emerged on Earth.
All right, so how long now mankind emerged by Earth?
Why is that wholly 5 years?
How many thousand?
From the start.
You say him come 2,000 or 3,000 years after. How long now mankind emerged?
Wholly 5 years.
How long?
Wholly 5 years.
No, you specifically tell me say Jesus come 2,000 or 3,000 years after mankind emerged. So you're going to tell me now how many thousand years in all now mankind emerged?
Well, maybe about half a million years or half a billion years.
So Jesus come 3,000 years after mankind emerged, and from Jesus come till now, make it up to half a billion years.
Yeah.
So that means Jesus come nearly half a billion years ago.
Yeah, possible.
Ago.
The thing is.
You see, that is a rotten. Your argument is complete. Or your maths is completely rotten.
Well, have it your way. But what I am saying, I'm not trying to hide and bury no egg.
Hold on. Next question. Hold on.
For all colors.
Next question. Who you calling Uno?
The white folks.
All right, that's enough for you then. Since we are the white folks, that's enough for you. Go elsewhere. Yes, good morning and welcome back to Straight Up. Hello? Morning, welcome. Straight Up. Hello?
Morning, Jerry.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah. I hear one of your second caller coming on and call a liquor man. Why am I have to call a man a liquor man?
Call who?
Your second caller. When you were talking to the first person, the person was saying about Jamaica is a PNP country.
Yeah.
And that second caller was coming.
Keep your voice up. Don't try to sound like a liquor man. Keep your voice up.
Yeah, that second caller was coming in.
Yeah.
And he's calling the man that caller a liquor man.
Yeah.
But people have to come and describe people to down, you know?
You want me to explain that to you? Why I'm calling him a liquor man?
And when you say something to him, you know?
Yeah.
He don't like it.
Yeah? No, when somebody's called an ex-man a liquor man, they're not necessarily looking down on them, you know. Like if you know a man who have the best draw herb in our district, or you know a man who fix tire the best. More time you need a reason your friend to say, boy, I mean no liquor man wrong say, you know, when him fix tire, you know, that nah go bad, you know, him just fix tire properly. And you say, boy, I mean no liquor man have a nice draw herb down. So when a man say a liquor man in Jamaica, I mean a peculiar person with different film things, either good or bad, or you know, it don't necessarily mean him look down on the person. You understand that?
He was looking down on that caller.
Well, you must know.
The man is talking about PNP.
Yeah.
That's why he claimed that the man is a liquor man.
No, well, I maybe he was doing that, but I am saying that in Jamaican language, sometimes you know a special person do a liquor thing. Hear me say a liquor thing. See him there? Sometimes you know a special person do a thing a certain kind of way, and you recommend them. And you say, boy, I mean, no a liquor man, he will carry go a country. There a man who charge $2,500 for carry go a Moran being a charter. But I know a liquor man who do it for $2,000. You know your people talk them way all well?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, go on.
But I want to say condolence to those black Americans where they kill in the United States.
Yes.
Those pastors.
Yes.
I get to understand they killed 9 of them and 1 injured.
Yeah.
And it's a white boy do it. Then one kill black people.
He made a statement.
Yeah.
Who he made the statement?
CNN is saying that.
Eh?
CNN.
He made a statement to CNN?
He made a statement that he want to kill black people.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know the name of the church?
This is a Methodist church.
Not just Methodist, it have a special name.
It's one of the oldest churches.
It have a special
in the United States.
Yeah, but it's not just Methodist, it have a special name attached to the Methodist.
The black church.
No.
The black people go there. The white don't go there.
It name AME.
Yeah.
It stands for African Methodist.
Yeah.
Episcopal.
Yeah.
So from that time, the so-called black people in America who conscious used to recognize themselves as African, and some of the Methodists never want them in them church, so they make a special church named the African Methodist.
Yeah.
So you see how much them conscious and not just call themselves black though.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much, yes sir?
Yeah, man. My condolences to them, you know?
Yeah, good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Good morning.
Welcome, sir.
Jerry?
Yes, sir.
I was trying to call you to big up a school that I have very close connection with, Calabar.
What the results of them get?
Yeah, but boy, believe me, I'm very close to them, Jerry, because before I go Central Branch, I used to go there and...
Calabar all age?
Yep, yeah, man. And I used to go there, right?
Yeah.
As a local youth, and I moved from the Central Branch because family thinks them are the better off. But I'm very glad. But my heart is heavy, Jerry, because I see the racism in Jamaica from Americans. I didn't go to America when I saw American racism play out in Jamaica, downtown Kingston.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You know it, Jerry.
Yes, yes.
And when I go America regular, and I don't go to Black America, I go a place called Appleton, Wisconsin, right?
Wisconsin.
Yeah, Appleton, yeah, right? Right. That state only have 5% black.
Yeah.
Wisconsin is as white as Riverstone, right?
Yeah.
But you have to mix with white people to understand the psyche, right? Now, when Americans single out Jamaica, right, and for police brutality, right, homophobia and things.
Yeah.
Listen what head of the FBI, James Comey, said last month, at a speech that he made in Georgetown University. It is ridiculous that I can't tell you how many people were shot by the police in this country last week, last year, or during the last decade. It is ridiculous. This is the James Comey FBI director, right? So there is no accountability in any police death in America, right? There are 17,000 agencies in America, and they don't have to report anything or anybody that they kill, right? They are killing 3 black Americans per million, where there's only 1 black American. Every time a white policeman kill a black person, it's 50% of the time is a black. 31% of these people have no record weapon on them whatsoever. And they are telling me about human rights, Jerry. Them can't tell me, Jerry, because Jerry, believe me, I'm supposed to happy from the old school, but boy, I may have to suffer, you know, right? So, and what you accept your sort of constructive criticism yesterday was well done. Accepting humility. Yeah. Right? And that all goes well for you. But boy, Jerry, this is going too long, and Barack Obama have got to stop, look outside America and fix America problem. Right?
Yeah, after you're going to tell you, after go now, but after him presidency done, him work just begin. Just like when you say Clinton a fight for fame cause him.
Yeah.
Him have to go and fight for fame cause Obama cause it just begin. Him have to
begin now.
There's a lot him have to make up for. Thank you very much. Yeah. Morning, welcome, straight up.
Hello?
Welcome.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, ma'am. How you doing, ma'am?
Not bad at all. Now, you know, if Mr. Peter Phillips is St. Peter, the Rock,
yes,
then the IMF boss Lagarde must be God herself.
Yeah. You hear them refer to him as St. Peter, though?
Yes.
And the gospel of him.
Yes, but the IMF boss is the God.
Yes.
And Peter is really just her emissary.
Yeah.
And she will overrule him, as she has been doing.
Yes.
And we have not yet heard from the tongue of the leader.
That
I don't have anything to say, at least not yet.
Don't draw her tongue.
No, not at all. And in the meantime, you know, a whole set of things are building up, very evidently, while we get personal and cuss each other. But the wage talks with the public sector and the government, that is very grim, threatens to be more than stormy.
Yeah.
Gas prices up. The exchange rate has no competitive rate in sight. It is running away. Electricity rates are up, and yet our economists tell us that inflation is down. I can't deal with the confusion. But respect to the wage negotiations, it doesn't seem as if the government has any money, and the IMF won't give them the money to pay. Most females, you know, in the household, if you can't afford a helper for a whole week, you pay them for 1, 2, or 3 days.
Yeah.
We could have a flexi week,
as
was suggested, flexi by one of the PNP senior ministers. Okay, but I really would not like to see them have massive layoffs, as Ms. Lagarde is suggesting, for the public sector, because it will simply cause more suffering, and Mr. Phillips will lose some of his tax. So I really hope we don't have to go that route. And if you have a flexi week, people who want to start up small business can probably do the business on a Friday. They can go agro parks, whatever. But we need to consider probably some new things. But you know, while we talk about the details, we get lost and we don't focus. One, the people cannot leave governance to these two parties. the wider community has to be more involved, whether it be by reform of the Constitution or widening of the democratic process. And the other thing is the focus on the country's growth. It can't be left to the two parties, clearly. It has to have a wider remit, wider community, not just private sector meeting with government in an air-conditioned room, but it has to be a much wider process and something that is sustained. My few words for the day, Mr. Small. And thanks for that music this morning. It was lovely.
Thank you very much, here, ma'am.
Okay.
Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning. Welcome. Straight Up. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, morning.
Welcome. Welcome.
In reference to St. Peter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was only talking about him being truthful.
Yeah, we know the gospel.
Yeah, because if you listen to what the unions are saying about him coming out, what you're seeing, you know, they're vexed because him come out and talk the thing how it go. Because some of them were about fooling up their members.
No, but the government was relying on them to fool up their members, you know.
Government?
Was relying on them to fool up their members.
Well, I don't know, but
you don't know that the government was relying on them to fool up their members?
Eh?
You don't know that the government was relying on their trusted trade union people to fool up their members?
Well, maybe some because they don't control all the trade unions.
And you never hear, you don't hear from time to time, especially recently, some top PNP people are both say, you know from long time say, teachers are PNP. You know so from long time say, civil servant are PNP. You know from long time say, police. You never hear them both up to recently?
Yeah, me hear them.
Yes, yes. So they was relying on them to go and fool up with you.
Disregard them.
No, but you can't disregard them.
Look here.
Then why them feel betrayed? Hold on. You don't hear Helen Davis and them the since morning expressing betrayal.
Yeah.
Why them express it? Then why them express?
Because some of them were about fooling up them.
No, there was a deal. No, there was a deal. There was a deal. Them get betrayed. There was a deal. You remember when Michael Manley said to the ruler, say there was no deal?
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
There was a deal, and Michael Manley and him did make a deal.
Yeah.
And Michael Manley a trade unionist, and he was in government at the time, and he betray even worse.
Yeah, but look.
Now we have to go for the 10-minute line news.
Good morning. With the latest headlines, I'm Kayla Wright. The Clarendon police have arrested one person and recovered several stolen batteries in what is being termed a breakthrough in the theft and vandalism of cell sites in the parish. The arrest and seizure of the 8 batteries took place yesterday during an operation in the Palmer's Cross area of Clarendon. Deputy Superintendent of Police Hornist Williams says the latest incident of vandalism and theft took place over the weekend. He says it is believed that thieves sell the stolen equipment to scrap metal dealers. Attorney Patrick Bailey returned to court today on fraud charges for a plea and case management hearing. The lawyer is charged with conspiracy to defraud and forgery in relation to a land deal in 1996. The Crown alleges that Bailey was retained by the complainant to sell a property valued at $25 million. It is further alleged that the property was transferred to another person without the owner's knowledge or consent. U.S. police are hunting for a man they suspect of shooting and killing 9 people at an African-American church in Charleston, South Carolina. The FBI has named the suspect as 21-year-old Dylan Roof of Columbia in South Carolina. Police say the gunman sat in a Bible study meeting for up to an hour before opening fire, killing 6 women and 3 men, including the church pastor. Officials have called it a hate crime. And those are the stories making the latest headlines. News next at 11 o'clock. Stay tuned. Straight Up with Jerry Small continues. I'm Kayla Wright.
Yeah, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. I'm going to read some text messages before before we come back to your phone call, I think we want to talk to the young man from Upper UTEC ACRM too. And also we have our guest for today. I suspect him will be a guest another time even after today, who the callers and listeners refer to as a JC man, always giving a lot of valuable advice about management and economy. Text message. Good morning, Robin. Please say happy 84th birthday to Marjorie Christie, otherwise called Aunt Henna. Marjorie Christie. She's strong like a lioness from St. Anne, lives in Dewaney Park, bag of love from all of the family. Keep strong and more life. Well, we join with that, and so say all of us. Marjorie Christie, otherwise called Aunt Henna. Happy 84th birthday. Next one, Mr. Small, good morning. Have a great day. Coming from Marsh in Harborview. Well, thank you very much. Next one, Bongo Jerry. What kind of work Wilson do, Jerry? It looked like him drop off a bed and hit his head. Or maybe him hit him head on bed. But him alright still. Next one, Mr. Small. Garnet is in a lane by himself from day one. In a lane by himself. Next one, Jerry, good morning. With regards to the Trafigura case, would the concerned individuals be afforded immunity at the international court? I don't think so at all. Don't think so. It's so ridiculous. Portia Simpson Miller and our crew talking about them want diplomatic immunity. It's not only a poppy show, it's a signal of something smelly. It is a signal of something smelly. And it's not no essence neither. Next one, Jerry, why them don't make prisoners do good farming instead of having them waste taxpayers' money in prison? You see, the whole system of imprisonment is not about rehabilitation, and it's not about them paying for themselves. It's more about punishment, and because of that, them don't organize them properly. Them don't organize nothing at all properly. Jamaica is a prison colony, as a matter of fact. Jamaica started out and is still a prison colony. Next one, Jerry, you ever tell why the JLP come out of the PNP? Tell me please, sir. No, the JLP wasn't in the PNP really, no. The seed of the JLP, the fetus. The fetus was what in there. The JLP is a name, you know. It's after baby gone, you give it name. So the baby inside your belly, even though you might be thinking of it and say, I go and call it John. It's not John till it come out. So Bustamante and the trade union, the BITU, was in the PNP. It was the army of the PNP. It's them used to protect the PNP out the road when people fight them. There was a bad man and the strong arm of the PNP. And then Buster draw out there with the union and some of the money man them. Draw out of the PNP and go form a party. After you draw out the baby now, after the baby born, the baby and the afterbirth, them give name JLP. Matter of fact, the BIT was from before here. The BIT was in there. BIT, you probably could call the BIT the seed. And then the JLP probably at the afterbirth. That's true, man. Next one. Jerry Purnell Charles is wicked. Implant a lot of posts in Mount Bay tax office yard. Now no car can turn in there. What him up to? What position he play? I wonder why him plant the post them in there. Explain why him plant the post them in there. What the post them good for? At Morant Bay tax office yard. Oh, that is where the most MP down there. Next one. Greetings, Bongo. What was meant by the Israelites' God when he said in Exodus 20 verse 3, thou shalt have no other gods beside me? Was he acknowledging that there are other gods? Is somebody write that? And is a man write that? Is a man write that? Let's get back to the phone. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, this is Mr. Johnson of UTEC, ACRM.
Yes, very much so.
Yes, sir. What is your first name again, sir?
Rowan, R-O-W-E-N, Rowan.
Rowan Johnson of the ACRM UTEC, and yes, sir. I understand that you had some support from the outside public yesterday, and you were able to meet with Mr. Burchell Whiteman.
Yes, we were. We had a meeting with Ambassador Whiteman. He's acting president of UTEC.
Oh yes.
Yeah, man, and agreements coming from our discussion were the demolition of our building was delayed, and a new building will be provided for us to relocate to.
Okay. Well, it is good that at last UTEC has made contact with you.
Yeah, very much so, man. We appreciate, we're glad about the response that we got. We're just looking to do even more in the future.
And did you get an opportunity to discuss in what I imagine is a short time? Did you get an opportunity to discuss with Mr. Whiteman the work, the value of the work, and the longevity of the work that your unit has been doing?
We had actually put all of that in a letter that we sent to him, and he had read it and become a bit more enlightened about the role that ACRM had played in the new student community as well as the neighboring areas for over 40 years now. And I think that was probably one of the reasons that convinced him to even sit with us and also give what we had initially asked.
Yeah. And I understand you got even support from outside of the walls.
Yes, we did, man. There are a couple of people that I'd really like to thank. The UNIA who came out and assisted us. We also had past members from both ACRM and Photo Club. I want to big up Pamela Hall.
Yeah.
She's a founding member of ACRM, and she came out, with her daughter to support us, man. And we really appreciate that.
Is it the one who can sing?
Yes, it's her, man.
What are you saying to me?
Yeah, she came out yesterday too.
Well, she is a great lady in many ways.
Yeah, man, and the Rastafari community want to thank them as well. Also, I want to thank my team, the executive team, Odin Brown, Kimo Fong, Dino Shaki Williams.
Yeah.
And Ketty from Veggie Meals and Wheels who assisted us with the writing as well.
Yes, man, I really appreciate that lady from Veggie Meals and Wheels.
Yeah, man. And I want to thank the media as well. You, Jerry Small, as I said, you really pushed it for us, and you got it out, got the message out there, got more people asking questions at UTech. And also Andrea Williams from IRFM, she had us on Sunday.
Yeah, otherwise
to spread the word as well.
Otherwise known as Carbo. It's the least that we can do. It's the least that we can do.
And I really appreciate it.
And what I am glad for is that your young team of people, you start meet with results. I mean, this is not the first thing that you have been successful with, but at this stage, a result like this, kind of encourage in a way that I think it will affect you for the rest of your life, and the way that, and in the way that you approach things, and in the way that you approach difficulties and even defeats.
Yeah, it really has impacted us now. It really built all of us, me personally, and part of that this success was the guidance of Benjamin Asamoah, who's been there.
That's a brother from Ghana.
Yeah, the Ghanaian guy, man. He's been there through the whole process. He's like a coach to us,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Very much so. Very much so. Thank you very much. Well, all right. Keep us in touch, and I don't think all is lost. You've got a promise and a commitment. You get a promise and a commitment for a building, and maybe in time, UTech will commit to preserve one of the historic buildings, and maybe it might end up even better than what you bargained for.
Yeah, we hope so too, man. Thank you again.
Well, congratulations for your personal and collectively. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you. We have we're going to get a few phone calls, and then we have our guest. Good morning, welcome. Straight up. Hello.
Bless up, Jerry.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Greetings. Today I'm my earth strong,
Congratulations, man, and happy day.
Yes. But where I say now, Jerry, finally you to say me hear them talk about Ben Johnson there.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson, what kind of man?
You have several people in history named Ben Johnson.
Yes.
The latest one being the sprinter, the Jamaican sprinter who did broke world record.
True.
And Canada hug him up, and when them find say him a use drug, them let him go and say him a not Canadian.
Yeah, but
did have some Ben Johnson from way back. But I can explain it properly. I don't want to try to explain why it get that name Ben Johnson there.
Well, is that a white man or a black man?
Well, most of the Ben Johnson you hear about before the sprinter was some white man.
Okay.
But as you know, and as many people know, Thursday, the last day before weekly paid workers usually get paid, which is one of the hardest days because you have no money. Them always refer to as Ben Johnson Day.
Yeah.
But I can't explain why. I can't explain why.
So what I'm saying now is it?
Yeah.
We don't like to know now, Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
I forget that the name there now. When Thursday come, we say, Usain Bolt here.
Oh, when Thursday come, why Thursday?
Because we are wipe out Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson, I don't know Ben Johnson. And Jamaica don't know Ben Johnson.
Jamaica don't know Ben Johnson?
Usain Bolt.
You know Ben Johnson come from the same parish as Bolt. That's why Trelawney is so famous with sprinting, you know.
No, me not deal with the Ben Johnson the way they get disqualified.
Oh, you talk about Brock Johnson?
So, we could remove, we could remove Ben Johnson on Thursday and Usain Bolt the Thursday.
Yes, yes.
Okay?
Yeah, man. Well, happy birthday to you again.
Aye.
Straight up. Next one. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Let's come along. Come along.
Hello?
Welcome. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, Mr. Smart.
How are you doing, Mr. Yes, Mr. Brown.
No, the reason why I call you, see?
Yes, sir.
I've been meditating something.
Yeah.
And I say, you are the man who knowledgeable. I better ask you, you know?
A little way. What's the problem, man? Yeah, man.
Now, I am in support with the teachers, the police, and all the workers who did sit out for the 5 year and forget raise up pay now.
Yeah.
But the question that I am asking you, if the government has called to the trajectory with them depend now, if them should have give, what would happen to the country? Tell me straight and plain.
Well, if them was according to the figures and that them claim, if they were to give it, their banker would withdraw support from them. You got that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I said, what will happen to the country?
The bank would draw support from them, and then things would go on like FinSac, like PNP would have bring in a next Fin. Well, not them, but the under for them leadership and next FinSac would have take place.
They ask you, when the government would have get even the flat pay for pay everybody monthly again?
Where them would get it?
Yeah.
Them would have the money, but the money wouldn't value nothing. You know?
Mr. Smart.
Yeah.
I look and say, boy, I kind of feel it for the people. But give the man 2 years more now, man.
Give which man 2 years more?
The finance minister.
Give him 2. Yeah, give him 2.
Him say when the pan now, him can't come off it.
Yeah.
Because as called to, when me hear the man, them they know about economy talk, you know.
Yeah, like wow.
Can't remember them name.
Not even one of them name I can't remember. You're embarrassed to call them name.
You don't remember them name.
Yeah, it's embarrassing sometimes. It's embarrassing
yeah,
to call
yeah,
them.
why me say so?
Yeah.
The man them say, you see?
Yeah.
The country they're in a position now where it look like say to come out of the rut.
Yeah.
And if them should have paid more money, things would have, the whole thing would have lick up. They wouldn't get no more IMF money.
Yeah.
And the country would have mashed up.
Right.
Nothing couldn't survive, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
What me think? I tell you already. And what I think...
I believe him should have paid and make what happen.
No, what I believe, and I talk it many times. Alright, let me ask you one thing before I might understand what I believe.
Yeah.
You say Peter Phillips I drive no Corolla?
I don't see much understand him I drive big car.
So that mean him not drive no Corolla, right?
That is the problem with the government.
Him not drive no Corolla, Porsche not drive she not drive... Porsche not driving no Camry.
Because the man them for drive a little Toyota something.
Yes, Porsche not driving no Camry. Lisa Hanna not driving no Lisa Hanna not driving no car where Bob's the Grinch done pass Gasina. Them say them have to get Chris car because they're not driving no car where them rival pass Gasina all the way.
I don't know if them decide their mind to go easy and driving a ordinary car. The people of say, alright, make go with them.
That is what would happen, Mr. Brown. That is what would happen. If them scale down them, look here, hello.
Man, them nothing do that, man.
Mr. Brown.
Yeah.
Peter Phillips say, them fi make ends meet. Everybody fi scale down themselves and make ends meet. But the two end of him belt can't meet, you know. And most of the cabinet, the two end of them belt can't meet.
Cause them fat.
Yes. So what happen now? Them have we as Jack Spratt. And them a Jack Spratt wife.
Yeah, because him yam off all the lean and him wife yam the fat.
And the platter clean.
I lick the platter.
And them say now, them a tell you say the platter clean. That mean them have to yam off the fat before we get the bone, you know.
Then let me ask you.
Yes.
What is going to happen? Him say straight up say that's the most him can do.
Yes.
Lock down the place, pick no gas school, police Lego.
No, it can't work on next way. No, it can't work on next way. I guarantee you that if them cut down themselves to some Camry or some Vitara or some Corolla, and if them cut down themselves from the big nyamins that them are going with,
people them we are buy land.
The whole Jamaica, at least 2/3 of Jamaica come like a army and buckle down to certain things.
Yeah, till we come out of it.
Yeah, but make them go on. Make them go and do what them do.
My God.
Make them go and do what them do. Thank you very much, yes, sir?
Yes, man.
We have a call in the JC, man, but we have a couple more phone calls, right? How many more we have? 3. All right, we have 3 phone calls. You can call them in, please. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Morning and welcome. Welcome.
I mean, Mr. Small?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, my boss. I want to something to Jamaican people.
Yeah.
And to African people in the world. Because we pass black people, you know, we're not black. We are Africans. You see me I say?
Yeah.
And African people, listen this. We need to get ourselves together. We need to get organized. We need to get centralized. We need to come as one. We love GLP, we love PMP, we love Jamaica. And we have to rise. We have to rise above all of this. And we say that to say, we need to stop on the country for foreigners. And no disrespect to PMP, as I say, I love PMP, but you see them run the country for foreign people. A foreigner come here and him get JPS and him get himself out of debt. Him sell the company and make another bag of money. And him alright, him gone. Him send Marabelli now and Marabelli come here and deal with wicked.
Alright. Me could go and continue deal with the way forward because we can't bother spend the whole time and listen out all of the wrong things.
The way forward is now.
Yeah.
No matter what about PMP and GLP. Whoever win the election, but we have Jamaica to deal with, no? Have Jamaica to deal with. And if we have Jamaica to deal with, we have to look at ourselves and say, what is best for us? Right now, the international mother effort is not good for us. Them come for real. Them are the original slave driver, slave masters.
Yeah, but to start to list down the problem again, we're not dealing with the way forward. Some practical ways how you and the next citizen or you and the next member of your family can either eat.
Yeah, I like that. Here we are going to deal with it now. We are going to organize, we are going to centralize, and we are going to come as one. Whether a PMP are run it or whether a GLP are run it, because all them set it every 5 years, we have to go to the poll and select somebody, no?
Alright, hear this now. We only have 30 seconds. The next time you call me, I want you to use a pen and paper, or pencil and paper, and go and write down some ways or some ideas where you have how you and the next person or you or 3 more person can link and do some things. I want you to write down those things. That way you have to go back over these. Yes, okay. Well,
I don't think they always push.
Alright, well, get your pencil and your paper. Next call, here, sir.
And the third time I call you.
Alright, thank you, here, sir. We have to go to the next call, because the guest is here waiting. Here, sir. Next one. Good morning, welcome and straight up. Hello. Morning and welcome. Straight up. Come along. Good morning.
Yes, Jerry.
Yes.
I have made an observation. I noticed over the last couple of days, people really call in and really pepper you. like a shrimp. But that's how you go.
Them step on me like them a shrimp. What you say them step on me like them a shrimp?
Them a try to pepper you like a shrimp. But anyways, I have several different colors uniform shirt that I wear to work.
Yeah.
And like I say, you don't have to comment, but this is an observation I'm making. Whenever I wear an orange shirt or a red shirt,
yeah,
I can't remember anyone ever said to me, yeah, PMP or socialist or comrade or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you see, every time I can remember at least 3 occasions I wear a green shirt.
Yeah.
And I have at least for the day, at least 2 persons who said to me, why I said the labor right friend.
Yeah.
And I am saying that to say that I listen to a lot of the people who come and try to pepper you and they don't learn nothing and that your program is nonsense and all of that.
Yeah.
If you really check them out, I believe in myself, they are PMP supporters. If you're not with a PMP, you're not supposed to exist. And like I say, you don't even have a comment. Because I really believe I've made that observation. Next thing.
Yeah.
Do you believe...
So you say it's a disability then?
Huh?
So you say it's a disability them have?
I think so. I honestly think so. Because if I am to count the amount
hold on. Left that. Ask me what me believe. Ask me if do me believe what?
Well, repeat the question.
No, you were saying do you believe what?
Well, do you believe or do you know if people who these tablets for schools, the people who they were bought from, do you know if there's a friendship or a connection with any minister of government why these tablets were bought in the way they were bought? Because it is sure that it didn't make sense.
Well, if no friendship was there before, certainly friendship has been cemented now.
Well, I believe that friendship was really bad.
But look here now. Hello?
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
I'm listening.
At the same time, there is a saying that don't look a gift ass in the donkey. So when you get something free enough for 2 questions, that's what some people say now. But that are people licky say don't look a gift ass in the ass. Why are you breaking up?
I'm not starting to get the kids and the parents flow. Why are sticking tablets in these people's hand where the parents can't supervise the kids anyway?
No, is an election winner. I have to go to another call. Is an election?
Yeah, man.
Is an election winner. Election winner. Morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Morning, sir.
Welcome, sir. How are you doing?
Wagwan.
Fine.
Yeah, man. So I bring on the JC Monday, you know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, I mean, I first identify him last year, and it is that my call of the year, you know? Because, you know, you have so economics values and strategy there, you know?
Yes.
A lot of little people in their household and know for the economy, you know?
Yes. And that is where it starts, you know?
Yes, that is where it starts before you go to Peter Phillips.
If you don't practice how to manage your affairs,
yes,
and if you don't practice to economize,
yes,
you will not be able to judge what the government is doing, or if them talking foolishness, or if them blowing smoke up your donkey.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So you start...
people, they earn minimum wage, and we can't know if we wheel and deal with the economy, with send people in their school and, you know, be a partner of it, you know?
Yeah,
man. So I'm glad of me listen and hear what I must say, you know?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Well, say good morning to him then. In God. That man, I welcome you.
Yeah, respect.
Well, thank you very much. You have one more? Let's get to the phone call. Morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Good morning.
Yeah, man. Talk up.
Yeah, I want to find out if the Prime Minister ever cut the public sector workers, the country will be in anarchy. I want to know why the IMF is saying that the government needs to cut public sector workers. Hello?
You know why? Because them need to cut certain things so that them fall within a budget. You know that the main.
But if them do that, you know, the country will become in a crisis and it will cause anarchy in the country.
Yeah, but hear what can prevent anarchy, or hear what can counteract anarchy. What can counteract anarchy is if those who in control, political control, set example. And if those who in political control set example, and start to cut their own comforts. Cut their own comforts, not only to show, but in fact cut their own comforts and the whole heap of fringe benefits and things that they have. That would counteract any anarchy that would threaten. You agree with that?
Yes, you are right, yes. But they are not. This government, in do have no idea how to spend over money in this country. All it can do is go to the IMF. That's all it can do, nothing else.
Yes, and the other party likewise.
Yeah, what's that party?
Would you allow me, please hold on, allow me a little. The other party likewise have not shown any kind of indication that they are a team that come to set example, cut their own comforts, and really turn this situation around in Jamaica. The other one is no different, no better, none.
The only thing with the other party is that they don't know how to suffer the Jamaican people because they was trying it and failed the IMF test. Because they don't have no idea how to suffer the Jamaican people. That's why they fail the IMF test.
I think you're suffering from a deficit there.
Yes, but why don't the NDM start a thing now? Because like how the PNP and the PLP have no idea. Why the NDM don't step in now and try taking can
I don't know why it occurred to you if you asked me that. I don't know why you asked me.
The NDM need to step in now, man, because it's the best time for them to step in now, you know. Them can win the next general election, you know.
Yeah.
Because the PNP and PLP show the people in that they have no idea. So the NDM can step in now and try a thing, man.
Yeah,
the NDM is too lazy, man.
Yes, okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, yeah.
We're not taking no more call now. We're going to our guest here now. Yes, sir. Welcome, sir. How are you doing?
I'm good, Mr. Small. Good to
Yeah, man. This is one of the most appreciated of the callers. And for some time now, I'm being given a lot of pointers and from personal experience. You care for reveal your identity?
Yeah, my name is Neville Carter. I used to attend Jamaica College. I'm a graduate of several schools. One of my alma mater is Chartered Teachers College.
Yeah.
After leaving Chartered Teachers College, I went to the Institute of Certified Chartered Accountant.
Oh yeah? Where that?
And
locally?
Yes. The local branch on Ruthven Road, just across from JPS. And I did my studies there in accounting, in a very beautiful subject.
Your parents are around?
Just my mother. My mother, she's still around. My father died, you know?
Yeah.
But I have a lot of brothers and one sister.
You did keep good relation with your father?
Definitely. My father was one of my best teachers, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me a lot of things. First thing he told me that it's not where you live, it's how you live.
Yeah.
And he also told me that we live in a society where most of us won't be able to enjoy family life.
Yeah.
Because the system is set against family life.
Yeah.
But as brothers and sisters, we must try and come together and pool resources.
Yes.
So that we can help each other through life. And another thing he told me is that when I got older,
yeah,
I must just make sure that it's only money the average man have over me and not intelligence.
Yes.
I must be able to fit into all circles.
Yeah.
Even interact with a madman.
Yeah.
Or even the president.
So he grew up in Kingston?
Yes, Mr. Small, we grew up in
him? No, your father grew up in Kingston?
Yeah, he's from St. Ann and he came to Kingston.
Which part of St. Ann?
Battersea.
Oh yes.
It's named Top Battersea.
Yeah. That they're near to it.
Somewhere near Manchester there, you know. I'm not familiar with that area, you know.
Yeah man, that are in the what you call now, Cave Valley kinda Barrow Bridge kinda area.
Yeah, but I went down there one time when I was a child, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, to do something about my asthma. They cut me on a tree down there.
Oh.
And then they say I must not go back down there because the tree will do something to the asthma.
Oh, you know, I don't folk medicine.
Yes.
But as we've been talking now, you have children?
Yes, I have one daughter.
Yeah. Fully adult?
Yeah, she's not a full adult yet, but she's entering adulthood.
So like when your father gave that advice about cooperating with brother and sister, you ever make an adventure in your brother and sister?
Yes, Mr. Small, I'm the family mobilizer.
Yeah.
I keep the family base together.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean economics wise, you know?
Yeah, all different type. We interact, we share money, we share ideas, and we get on with life. We are closely knitted.
That is great.
Yes.
That value more than money at the bank.
Definitely, man. Money is not the problem, you know. The bigger heads is only make it seems as if money is the problem. It's man make money, you know, not God.
Exactly.
So if money was the problem, all they would have to do is print more money.
Yeah.
But the problem that we are having is how we manage the resources on the ground and how the respect and the loyalty that we have for one another.
Yeah.
Because if we work together as a team, we can overcome a lot of things together. Because there are hidden resources among us that we are not exploiting as a people.
Yeah.
Because we value money more than people in this culture. And that is part of the thing that we get it wrong. Jamaica has always been a status culture, not a performance culture. So people tend to look at you based on your material possession and not your ability to solve problems. I deal with the ability to solve problems.
About solving problem now. The economy of Jamaica, and especially the state resource management is in a mess. And those things, those habits and that situation can be adjusted. But I've been saying, and I know, that if the team of people control the state, you know, through political appointment, if them was to set meaningful example, it would have bring about a mood in the country probably better than the mood, most likely better than the mood that was brought about the country in the 70s when a certain amount of a certain level of resolve was there. It wasn't quite up to the mark, you know. Certain level of resolve was there about self-sufficiency and them kind of thing. But the example now, you don't think that the personal example of the hundreds of political officials them were feeding off of the state, you don't think that would make a difference? And it would have to be led from the front and the top.
Yeah, definitely, Mr. Small. But what we must realize is that the current administration who is in power, they move from democratic socialism to capitalism.
Yes.
And that is where part of their mindset changed.
Yes.
I'm going to give you an illustration what I experienced. I used to live into a constituency where the MP was a minister of housing.
Yeah.
And when he got sick, he developed cancer. A group of us went to look for him. And the state that he was in, it was very appalling.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when we were leaving the house, some members of the government, the same party here, came to look for him too.
Yeah.
And one of the remarks that one of the ministers said at the time was that when they are dying, they don't want to die like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that member now is a member of the cabinet. I was a little boy there because I was a member of the youth club in the community.
Yeah.
And from that, I don't see a total shift in the mindset of these people. They start grabbing for money.
Yeah.
And that occurred in the 80s. Yeah.
In the 80s or 90s?
Yeah, in the 90s when he died.
Yeah.
He died very shabby, you know. And from that I noticed that the PNP changed. The whole mood of them changed. Everybody started grabbing for money.
So it's not a nationalist movement again?
No.
But that is why a lot of people had a lot of solidarity or a lot of good feelings, even if they wasn't a member, had a lot of solidarity and good feelings towards that, you know. Cause it started out as the embodiment of the nationalist movement.
Yes, and if you notice the facilities that they give you, like the hospital, they don't use those facilities.
Yeah.
You only see one of them going to Kingston Public Hospital to do a major surgery. So it just goes to show you that they have not put the resources there for them to set the example and use it. They're using...
So tell me something now. If any of these two parties was to manage to bring Jamaica, the state and the public economy, and good tight management and so on, and elimination of waste as far as human possible and all them way, you would think that them would demand a reward for that. In other words, them would just start appropriate most of their resources of the state or put them people in a position where they might get all benefits because we achieve this, so we go eat food. Or you think they would fairly carry out such a job and then allow the Jamaican people to prosper without them become a leech on top of them?
Well, Mr. Small, I don't want to preempt them, because I don't really know what's going on in their mindset. But I think we have to move to a situation where there is more equity on the ground, where the average man can feel rewarded for his hard work and feel good living in this country.
Yeah, welcome back to Straight Up. I have my guest here with me. Some people identify him as a JC man, Mr. Carter, right, sir?
Yes, Mr. Small.
Now, the most of the supporters of each of these parties, JLP and PNP, most of the supporters of these parties, including the business people attached to the party, they are expecting and hoping that if their party come in authority, things will happen for them. And most of the supporters who is not business people, the lower income ones and so on, hoping that certain liquor benefits will come them way. But the big rich one I look for certain breaks, and the liquor one I look for certain benefit. So the citizens of Jamaica who not attached to none of these parties, the citizens of Jamaica can afford to sit down and wait and hope that something will work out, hope that the government will do things right.
No, Mr. Small, hope is the poor man's bread. You have to prepare to do some hard work, especially teamwork. Because there is no absolute poverty out there, or there is no permanent poverty. What does that mean to us, why we seem so poor, is that we are not exploiting the resources that we have amongst each other. And we need to start it from a personal level. Because most of us are ignorant as to where to start and how to start. First thing to commence, you can't allow the Prime Minister or the Minister of Finance to think for you. You have to think for yourself and know what is happening to your finance and get on top of your finances. Try and get yourself out of the ignorance and try and know where to start. What is a business? What is the private sector? What is expected of you? And what you can do to turn your life around.
Alright, now tell me something now. I mostly think about the people who do have no job, do have no work. You might be able to scrape together $2,000 or $3,000 and buy some phone card. Now most people who scrape together some money and buy some phone card, they are selling phone card to the lowest income of people. Because the highest income of people, either them have a different arrangement for phone credit,
Yes.
Or them buy them supermarket or them buy somewhere else. So the lowest income of people is the people who buy phone card on the roadside or in a them community a little shop, right?
Yes.
A lot of the people who scrape together a few thousand, they don't have no job, so you either buy some phone card or you buy some newspaper. You do some little start small and some buying and selling. And one of the most typical examples is like phone card, buying and selling phone card. The man and the woman will scrape together $2,000 or $3,000 and buy a few phone cards. Also is hoping that people will see that they are trying and favor them and say, boy, the man they are trying them, I will buy 2 phone cards from him. Not true, a lot of that hope is there, right?
Well, a lot of that going on the ground, but we can take it to a bigger level.
Now, before we take it there, I just want to set an example. Expecting people to say, well then, boy, give me a break because I'm trying. I'm not thieving and I'm not robbing. I'm just buying and selling some phone cards, so patronize me. Should I expect to be charging $140 for my $125 phone card because I am a trying man? People must buy it for $140?
No, Mr. Small. We need to move away from that and stop overcharging people.
But some people say it's not overcharge because no money that depend it. No money that depend it. I don't overcharge nobody. That everybody has sell it for. You talk about overcharge. That everybody has sell it for.
No, you see, what happens is that dishonesty is one of the main factors of poverty. Dishonesty, and it leads to other corruption. And we need to be stopped dishonest among each other. Because we can do great things together. For example, you have disease is one of the major factors of poverty on the ground.
Yeah.
The same people who can scrape together and get the 3,000. You can take it and take over the hygiene of your community.
All right, but I know you have going to get a long time for you to talk about the hygiene, because I know it's one of your pet thing where you encourage. But I just want to explore the phone card thing before.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people, the dishonesty is this. A lot of people will tell us, say, them buy the phone card for $125. When it's not true. Them say, but I bought $125, I buy it for them, I can't sell back for that. Which is not true. Them buy it for less than that. Now, if them buy it for less than that, and them want to go and make $5 per each one. If them even buy it for $120, and I know them will get it. I doubt if them will buy it for $120. But suppose them even buy it for $120, and want to go and make $5 on the $120. You don't believe it, better them sell off that first batch. Because it's going to sell off quick enough. If them a sell it for $125, and everybody else a sell it for $135 and $140, you don't think it's going to sell off quick?
Yes, stock turnover will be greater.
Yeah, because them going to advertise and call out and say, $125 for my one.
Yes, stock turnover will be greater.
Yeah.
And stock turnover is one of the tools that you can use to drive profit.
Now the next woman beside her or the next man down the road going to start give her bad mouth door and say, you come out here, come mash up people's business about your cell phone card for $125. Move for yourself that. And if you don't mind sharp, them bring physical aggression to them, not true?
Yes, but competition is the order of the day.
Yeah.
All you have to do is avoid ignorance and get on with your business.
Because don't you know some of the poorer people fight against the person who is selling for the most reasonable price and want everybody to set a cartel and everybody agree for sell for $140?
Yeah, definitely.
And it's the poor people them operating against it, because them same one poor people force now to pay $140 for a product where it's really $125.
Yeah, this cut-short economics that we practice on the ground,
yeah,
it's not taking us anywhere. It creates more poverty.
No, but the person who's selling for $125, selling it cheaper, the $140 person who says them are the cutthroat because them are undercut the $140. People call you the cutthroat, you know. You who selling for $125, they say you are cutthroat, you know.
No, if we get more utility out of our money, if we can stretch the money among ourselves,
yeah,
and get more utility out of it,
yeah,
more value,
yes,
it will be better for the entire community, and everybody will be. There's a reason why Jesus says, love thy neighbor as thyself, you know.
Yeah.
Because if your neighbor is happy and you are happy,
yeah,
he won't come over and rob you.
So we must have some courage to sell the thing cheaper, even if somebody a plan to come burn you. Because I know some people, little people on the sidewalk with you, some of them will have the mind to even come burn you out because you are sell cheaper, you know.
Yeah, no.
So we have to have some courage then.
Yeah, we have to change that mindset, that culture. It needs to go.
And somehow we have to sleep, and the rest of them wake. You have some people have to wake and watch your yard. Meanwhile, you will send the phone card for $125 and get straight to sleep. And then when daylight now you go sell for the $125 and come help support the same one will help watch your lad when you are asleep, because people will come try a thing for you at night time.
Yeah, we have to mobilize ourselves along that line.
So we're cooperating with the economics and we're cooperating with security too.
Yeah, yes, Mr. Small, because most people believe a corporation is a big, huge building on the ground with a lot of machine and people.
And logo.
Yeah, it's just a common understanding amongst the people where we can group up and make things happen. Because teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, sir.
So we need a strong teamwork on the ground.
All right, when we come back, because we have 2.5 minutes to the news. When we come back now, we're going to talk about your pet project of providing public sanitation, and it's going to lead to something. Because see a lady, even manpower lady, the same thing she do like what you're teaching her. Anyway, before that now, you find, say, when you leave school, you keep contact with the other man who go JC with you?
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends have become doctors and lawyers.
Yeah.
And we subsidize each other in the market. Because I have a doctor friend down by the Kingston Public Hospital, Dr. French.
Yeah.
I can call him anytime for consultation and support.
Yeah.
and I get free consultation for him.
Yeah, but you can't blast out on the radio too much now because people are going to impersonate. People go impersonate you and get free care for that.
No, they don't know the contacts. You know?
Okay.
Your alma mater is one of the base.
So it's not all of your schoolmates them go and cock at you and go and like chew you now drive the same thing as them no want to deal with you.
No, Mr. Small, driving a car is good, but for me, I find that driving a car is one of my greatest liability.
But some of your schoolmates go and cock at you still, you know. Sometimes you walk up some of them, you hear them now? What you doing for yourself now? You know what that mean though?
Yeah, but
that means that him better off than you, you know, and you have been wasting your time. And what is that you're doing? What you up to now? You ever hear some of them say? You ever hear them kind of talk then?
Yeah,
so what you up to now?
Yeah, that's in his mind. The greatest thing to me is happiness, because it's 4 things I work for, you know.
Yeah.
Food, clothes, shelter, and tender loving care.
Yeah.
And I'm not short of any of those. Anything outside of that, I consider it as luxury.
Gravy.
Yeah, that's gravy. And for me, a car is good. I used to drive a car, but then it becomes a liability on my balance sheet.
Yeah.
So I rather insure my body rather than insuring a car.
Yes.
Because I'm the breadwinner for my family.
Yeah.
And when I live into a system which is so violent like Jamaica, I have to move the insurance from the car and insure my body that if I die, my loved one can get some benefits.
Yeah, because really and truly your body is a vehicle to be able to do the things that that your mind set to do.
Yeah, my mind is the place where I make my plans.
Well, thank you very much. We're going to the 11 a.m. headline news now. You're willing to stay over past that. So we're going to reason you a little more. And then a little more, some of the callers them can reason with you as well as reason about what they want to talk about. 11 a.m. headline news. Straight up. Welcome back to Straight Up into the third hour of the program. I am Jerry Small. I'm having a guest here with me, Mr. Carter.
Yes, Mr.
And we're going to have him here for a few more minutes, but no, I mean, we're going to talk with him for a few more minutes and then we open the phone lines. You can talk with him or you talk about anything else you want to talk about. But I'm going to read some text message before. Next one. Every day these waste men get up and talk about PNP and JLP. None of them care about the people of Jamaica. Every Jamaican should come together and eliminate. I don't know. Maybe there was another word there, eliminate too. Well, we don't want to eliminate a human being. Maybe we're suggesting to eliminate an idea or a certain mindset. But we don't want to eliminate a human being. But next one, Martin Bungo Jerry. Is it possible you can get the number of the farmer who got blind from using the Roundup, that pesticide? But it's not only a pesticide, neither it's a homicide. Because it kill people. The person says I'm going to read out them number, and I hope that the farmer who got blind as a result of using the Roundup is listening. I either hope that he is listening and he take this number, or that he is listening and will send this number here. And I heard him yesterday evening on another program. Was it Udow's program? I heard him on another program, so I know that other people have contact with him, and other people are very interested. No, I heard him on another station program. Very interested in his story. And it's very useful that he has been sharing his experiences. The number of the person who wants the farmer who got blind from Roundup, who wants that farmer's number. That the number, in case the Roundup farmer is listening, is this. Or in case somebody who know the Roundup farmer is this. Listen, you know. Because by this time you're supposed to know, so you're supposed to get a pen and paper together. 850-5074. That's the number the person who wants to get in touch with the farmer who got blind from using Roundup. 850-5074. So the farmer can take that number or send on his number. Next one, Jerry, you are one of the privileged one who come with your bag of chatting every day. Well, I have to agree with you wholeheartedly. Because to be able to come with my bag of chatting every day is really a privilege, and I have to agree with you. On the other hand, I would like to ask you which other privilege you know me enjoy. Since you know me so good, I know the privileges that I enjoy. Just would like you to name out some more of them. But you're really right, because the opportunity to come and chat every day is a great privilege, and I don't underrate it at all. I appreciate it very much. I'm going to read the back of your text message one more time. Even though you're writing a bag of things, I will still read it back. I'll read it back for you. And this will show you how much I enjoy it. And please send on some more like this. I'll read it back. You ready? Jerry, you are one of the privileged one who come with your bag of chatting every day. Your bag of chatting. Well, I have to agree with that. It's a real privilege. And you are right, and you make me feel so much humble. So humble by talking the truth. I humbly accept what you say. Thank you very much. Next one. Jerry, tell me something. You like Bet? Why you let her express herself? Yeah, I like ladies, yes? And sometimes even when some of them are obnoxious and obnoxious, you make them express themselves. At the same time, you don't understand me. Because there's so much good in the worst of us, and so much bad in the best of us, that it not suit you for two condemn one another. Eliza?
You're right, Mr. Small.
Yes, sir. How can I be calling you bald-head? Me an idiot if you call you bald-head? You creep off your head, but my head a bald naturally, so I'm going to run my mouth by you. Eh? Isa? A man a boast off over here and all kind of thing. Me don't know if you grow teeth. And me a boast off of people with mouth mash and all. You can't grow teeth yourself. You know anybody know if you grow teeth themselves? No, it's stupidness. People, vanity and is vanity too. Anyway, next one. Homophobia is not just violence against homosexuals. Not just violence. Matter of fact, I share there's some violence against English language, because you share popularize this pronunciation, violence. But when you hear Prime Minister say something, you know, so it's supposed to write, So when you share say violence, the whole Jamaica starts say violence. Homophobia is not just violence against homosexuals. Them kill albinos in Tanzania. So what are you suggesting? That killing albinos is homophobia? No, what I think you mean, what I think the word you're searching for is prejudice. Both homophobia and killing of albinos is prejudice, but that don't mean the two of them is homophobia. So both of them have something in common. But thank you very much for your text, yeah? Yes, let's get back to Mr. Carter. No, please tell the callers that they have to wait about 10 minutes, because Mr. Carter need to get some things off of his chest. Please ask them. No, ask them for call, but I did take them numbers or ask them to wait 10 minutes, because I did want that we have to give Mr. Carter a little run. Because I have some things that he want to put forward. I do hardly give him a chance from him coming. Yes, Mr. Carter, go ahead, please.
Yes, fellow Jamaicans, I just wanted to know something.
At the end of the program, you have to give the number, you know, because everybody wants your number.
Yes, Mr. Smart. First thing to commence with, you need to recognize the type of world that you're living in. We live into a globalized world now, where the landscape has changed. And in a globalized world, there's no use for politicians. So you have to try and consider these politicians as dead. They are just there to stimulate a status quo and to carry out the wishes of their higher slave masters who live in the Western countries like America and England and Germany. They can't help you again. We have to help ourselves, because all of us now have somebody who went to the same alma mater as they did, and we need to pool resources together and start clean up our households and start clean up our community, because both youth poverty and old age poverty is attacking us, and we need to eradicate those from the community and from the household if we work together. Now you need to identify what are the various factors of poverty among you. The first one is ignorance. Most people need to be aware of what is happening in the world today and get the young children them involved. Sit them down at the dinner table, have club meetings, formulate groups in your community and talk to the young people, especially the 10-year-olds. The males, talk to them and let them know that they're going to get hold in this country and they need to behave better so that they can retire here and live some quality life here. Don't allow your males to think like the world soon finished and like God has put a curse on them and they live in revelation and all of these apathy. You need to remove the apathy from them. Remove the dependency syndrome from them, depending on politicians to make things happen for them.
So apathy is a philosophy that no better than there and can't there.
Yeah, and it creates a don't care attitude and people believe as if this must happen because God's word must come to pass and all of those things. Leave God's business alone. and do what you have to do to survive. Because diseases are rampant on the land, and the disease is one of the main causes of poverty. Now if you notice the days has become hotter, it means that a lot of organism on the ground is getting more organized and they are mutating faster, and disease is going to increase. Now you need to take control of the hygiene of your community and your household. Start cleaning your communities. If you're not working, you need to form a company. A company is just a piece of paper that you go by the company's office of Jamaica, register a name, and they write up a piece of paper, and you write your company on it, the name of your company, the address, and you can pay them as minimum as $2,500. And when you get that certificate, that is your company. You take that paper and you come inside your company, inside your community, introduce it to the landowners in the community, tell them that you form a maintenance company and you want to help start cleaning the community. If you have any wheelbarrow, any hoe, any pickaxe, anything you can use to backhoe, whacker, to start cutting the grasses in the community, clean up your community and show the people around you that they can live into a cleaner environment. And then after that, now you can approach them based on a business opportunity and let them start pay you for your labor. Bargain with them. Set up committee in your community. All of those computers that you have, link up networks with them. Every company that I know, they have what you call a management information system. Now what that management information system does, it provides feedback for them, help them to retrieve information on a timely basis, help them to communicate with the various levels of staff, and they get more done. No children in your community is supposed to go to their bed without their homework properly done and checked. You need to come together, find out who know mathematics good, who know accounts good in the community. You can start on your road and you form a team and say how much we can exploit each other's skill and help the children among you. You don't have to float money around you for that, you know. But you can do favors for one another. Any form of favor you can work out in some form of barter agreement. But don't get too emotional over it, you know. Make sure that is something that is tradable, right? Probably you can swap. Yeah, you can swap skills, because we don't have the money to go around and float. But we need cleaner environments. We need to eradicate illiteracy from our community, and we need to ensure that we pool resources. If 30 of you live on one street, come together and find out what you eat together. What are your what are the same things what everybody eats? Yeah, what everybody eat, and you look in the food basket, and don't go shop one at the shop. Pool together and say, oh, you can team up and buy in bulk so that you can make a little savings. Yeah. Because if you can even buy phone card in a bulk. Yes, and if you save $100 a day, that is $33,600 for the year. 365 times 100, 36,500 for the year. If you buy snacks for your children, the snacks that your children are eating, they are poison. Yeah, worthless. Yeah, most of them, they don't have any nutritional value. None at all. If you look in any nutrition book, the GSAT children, they're just coming out of GSAT. Ask them if they read the nutrition topic in science. There's nothing in there telling them to drink bag juice or sodas or eat up this whole heap of sweet biscuit. You are creating diabetes and sickness for your child. You need to get more. You create Dr. Bill. Yes, and one of the main causes of poverty is sickness. So what you need to do, cut those snack bills and start saving it towards your children's tertiary education. Because a lot of you got through the 60s and the 70s. Even right now cannot read and write properly. But your children in a globalized world, they won't get away with it. every children on the ground know if they want to compete, they have to be certified. Everybody should get and must get a university education, because that's what globalization is. Don't allow your child to be marginalized when they reach 40, because at that stage of the game, midlife crisis, is a few people can diversify in a midlife crisis.
Change to other thing.
Yeah.
Versatile.
Yeah, versatile.
Well, you see like when you talk about children and all them things, ne? Let me ask you this, because the phone call of them well come back in it. Now, one of the things, them say me have a privilege to come bag of chatting every day. That is true, it's a real privilege. Another privilege that I have is that I start get children from in the 60s, when by running little taxi when they're even legal, and by bake couple pudding and thing, and by draw people picture and people pay me feet and make 2 greeting card and sell greeting card and do all kind of different little things like that. It was possible to raise several children, especially when your wife or your woman doing some other things too. It was possible to raise several children in a them time them way. In a these time it's not so easy to raise several children properly them way. I notice different from me, I have a whole heap of children, you only have one. And this is not a very popular thing I go and say now. Even though I have so much children, it is a privilege I get to have them in a damn time. But I do encourage no one to have one child or even more than one child now, before them put on and provide for them from before them have them. That's what I want you comment on before we call the phone call.
Alright, let me tell you this, Mr. Small. There's a bottomless pit out there called rent that most Jamaicans find themselves in now, both business places and individual.
Yeah.
And you must be able to lift your child out of that rent situation in order for them to have a good background.
So you wait till them born before you start lift them?
No, you have to plan. Everything comes through a plan. Your economy, what you plan to do, you know. And another thing you must realize is that the experts are now saying that it's going to take 20 million to educate and grow a child from infantry up to the tertiary education in this country right now. So there's a lot of work to be done.
Alright, we're going to call in the phone call of them. Although I know you have more to say. Good morning, welcome back to Straight Up. And then welcome back, you can start phone back now. And if you don't phone back enough, we will run the numbers, but there's one waiting. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yeah, man, morning, Mr. Kumar. I'm on to Neville. When you Neville Carter?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And I want Mr. Kumar, I want to update you upon the last, that white gunman in the United States.
Yeah.
They killed 6 women and 3 men.
Yeah.
And injured 1. They catch him at a bus stop.
Oh, yeah?
Sorry, not a bus stop, a stoplight.
Oh.
They catch him in a black vehicle with a gun in his possession.
Yeah.
And the United States Police have him in custody, you know?
Yes.
And the President of the United States is to give a speech about it. He's now
Yes.
at the White House giving a speech about it.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay, you said it was a massacre, but I want to ask Mr. Carter something. Mr. Carter.
Yes, Mr. Wilson.
The other day I hear you say you were talking about a farm you was pulling out for a man and the age when he's supposed to get retirement is age 67.
No, what happened is that I was filling out this form for a farmer, cane cutter at Bernard Lodge.
Yeah.
And he's now 67.
He's now 67?
Yeah, but he has retired from he was 65.
Yeah.
But what I noticed on the farm is that the NIS office, they have pushed back the benefit from 65 to 70. So you have to wait until you are 70 as a male to get any benefit from them. And as a female, you have to wait until you are 65. So even after you retire, you still have a 5-year period to wait before.
In which time the NIS is holding on that money. And I don't want to give nobody bad name, but they wouldn't be so surprised if you're dead in at that time. It would have make things easier for them too. Eliza?
Yeah, that's true.
When you die, die before time, that make things easier for them and then kind of get a little smile.
Yeah,
but 65 is no more again.
No, you retire at 65, but you're not going to get the benefit at 65.
You get the pension, you have to wait till 67.
70. 70.
70?
Yeah, 70. 5 years later.
So rain a fall and breeze a blow on the bench.
Man and woman that go to.
Yes, woman at 65.
All right, we have to go to our next call.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Neville.
Respect.
Thank you very much. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello.
William Carter, Mr. Neville.
Yes, sir.
Is our next Neville?
Hello. Yes, sir, you are Neville too.
You know what Neville mean?
That's the call behind.
Neville mean new town.
Alright, now listen.
Oh, Acho.
Listener, you hear me now, Neville?
Yes, sir.
Don't call me sir, my name Neville too.
Oh, yes, Neville.
Alright. So watch me now. You did the boat here a long time.
Yeah, it's from 1964.
Okay. When you talk about it in a trench town?
Yes, man. I've been...
Alright, so hold on now. And you do accounts?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in my estimation, okay, them twist your brains and then turn against each other. One thing you said from morning. Until when we can understand the greater family and work together. A peer judgment, you know?
Yes, man.
A peer judgment until when, in truth, we get together, like how this lady will call this man Moshe Black. What she know about black or white? And Jerry Lakara, because she have go on like say she know Jerry smaller. You alright, Jerry?
Thank you very much.
Argument done.
I think you asked me if me all white. Because that just says me all white.
Cool you. You get bright. You alright, my friend?
Thank you.
Easy.
Yes, sir. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello. Welcome. Good morning. Yes, sir. Talk up, close up my phone. Hard.
Good morning.
No, you have to talk up hard on your phone. Something wrong.
Something wrong with the phone. Hold on. Let me get...
See that?
Can you hear me better?
Then I must because we're not upon a speaker.
Great. Okay. What a great motivational speech. Have you ever thought about being a motivational speaker?
Well, I have some clients that I do some consultation with, so I just talk to them from time to time.
Yeah, I've been one of the callers who have always asked Jerry for you to leave with your name, so at least you can be identified, because when first I heard it, I said, wow, you got it, you're an intellectual person. Anyway, back in the early 90s, they used to teach somewhere in the inner city. I don't know if it's still very comprehensive zone.
I still do a lot of teaching on the ground.
Okay. Yeah. You remember business place you always come to Underlines Road that does chemical?
Well, no, it's not me. It's not me.
All right, great. Anyway, continue doing what you're doing.
Yeah, but one thing I want to tell you, see, any community in which you live, make sure that you be a resource person in that community. Yeah, because places like Maxfield, Waltham, even Arnett Gardens, you shouldn't have any poor people in these communities,
Great.
Because you have a lot of resources down here that need to be properly coordinated.
Yes.
And I would believe if we have a situation like those communities, where you have the Minister of Finance, who has some of the best advisors in the country, you have the Prime Minister, she has the same advisory body to her, and the Minister of Transport and Roads. Those three mindsets with those quality team that they have around there. Those communities.
You had a little problem.
No, make him done.
Okay.
Those communities, they should be coordinating those communities as models for the Jamaican people to emulate, so that we can see the structure, that the dream that they are alluding to, the 2030 dream. They should be setting that example. But since they are not doing it, we need to start doing it.
Right, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, when you started your surgery on the radio, you were talking about ladies who were not compatible. You were talking about finding the ideal lady. Have you solved the problem?
Yeah, I found the Proverbs 31 woman. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Next call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Hello. That's Mar.
Yes, welcome, ma'am. How are you doing, ma'am?
How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
And good morning to your guest.
Yes, because I know say no me you're breathless over here.
Good morning,
Mr. Neville?
Yes, good morning.
This is Moy.
I'm glad to you coming to the studio.
Yeah, respect Moy.
I do listen to your ideas.
Yes.
And before you come into the studio, we have been listening, and I'm sure 20 people put it into practice.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, it's very important that we have like minds.
Yes.
Yes.
One thing yeah, go ahead.
Yes, you go ahead.
One thing I want to tell all the people who have children out there,
yes.
We need to get more coordinated with the teachers now and form some stronger parent-teachers association on the ground so that we can help these children to overcome the weakness and for them to understand the psychology of the system so that they can develop better philosophy going forward, especially our males.
Yes.
Because we cannot allow the system to keep damaging their self-esteem.
Yes. And at the same time, I'm going to say to, since I get the chance now, to say to Garnet that he's not to worry about what people say, because that is what's going to build him and strengthen him. So don't worry about what them say. Come on, call here, we make your point, and don't worry about them. Because after a while they're going to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want him to know that.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So
thank you very much.
Caller.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
respect my.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes, good morning. Morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Next one, please. Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah. Morning, Neville.
Yeah,
yes,
much
sir.
respect, Garnet.
Yeah. You have to leave your number, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. Give respect, you know, I love the contribution where you make. And I think you need to link to do move things to our next level, you know?
Yeah, we can link on Skype, you know?
Remember, you can't see, well, the phone thing, but
yeah.
And a Skype thing, I know.
Well, we can come look for you, man. Can sit down and talk.
You mentioned something key. Information management.
Yeah, man, management information system.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very important thing. But I want to ask you something too, in terms of bookkeeping.
Yes.
You see, like how everybody have phone now and all them things. You know, feel some more people could have link with all a man like you over the phone, and you keep some kind of books to them using the phone.
Definitely, man. As a matter of fact, bookkeeping going to become one of the savior of both individual, community, and the government structure at large. Because you see, all of those shops that is littering across the city, they're going to come under tax scrutiny.
Yeah.
You see, you remember Moses when he went up into Mount Sinai to get the 10 Commandments? It is just like Peter Phillips now going to the IMF. But he gets 16 commandments, 16 tests. So those 16 commandments, the last part of them, like the 9th and 10th test go up.
Yeah, it was tougher.
It's pure tax collection they're coming at. Yeah. Because what happened now is that the Jamaican dollar is shared up already, you know. And then now the government have to pay the big players their part of the money.
Welcome back, Garnet.
Yeah.
Just hold on. Just allow him to finish respond. Yeah. But before him respond, the accounting by phone, just as my brethren say, the taxman going to come in by, but so that me have to know say the taxman are going listening up on the phone because them are listening on the phone already now. So we have to. But anyway, Mr. Carter was saying that the next 6 commandment, the last 6 commandment, is pure tax collection, and the big players going to start have to get some of them money. So the 6th commandment, the last 6 pertain to that, Mr. Carter?
Yes, they have a law on the ground. Once you are 18 and over, you are supposed to file a tax return every year, you know, even if it's nil.
In Jamaica or in America?
In Jamaica. They have that law on the ground. Yeah. So what happened now is that I would advise everybody, any money you spend, make sure you get a bill for it.
Yeah, and keep it.
And keep, buy a little exercise book, paste your bill in it. If you are a hustler, anything you sell, and you get money, draw a receipt for it and put that receipt one side. All you have to do is compare your income with your expense, and the difference is your profit. If you are a little sole trader, man, you are entitled to the tax threshold, which is 550-something thousand a year. So it's not like you owe any tax, you know. But because you don't have your books up to date, the tax man can judge you based on your lifestyle and tell you how much you must pay.
I'm so glad you mentioned that, you know.
We on it?
Yeah.
No feel no way, I have to go restrict it. The only thing I'm going to allow him to call out him number right now so that in case I'm going to call it again before the end of the program. Give him number.
My number is 8800409. And anybody out there who listening to this program who don't know anything about bookkeeping, you can call me and I can give you some free advice. I even can come and look at your books for you, train somebody for you, so that you don't be vulnerable to what is to come.
Alright, next call. 8800409. Alright, next call. Good morning, welcome. Shit.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I love your program, a long time I listen to you.
First call?
Yes, first call.
Thank you.
And you know, sir, your man there, we're talking there, you see what education I do for him?
Yes, sir.
And in the poor, and him in the poverty because him use the opportunity of the education and do something.
Yeah.
And him, I try to share it.
Yeah.
And you also, by your backbone also, you're doing the best.
Yes, man, I try to share my privilege.
Yeah. But you are some fool sense. I wouldn't say, no common sense. They common sense. Senseless.
How we are called common fool?
No, man, common sense.
How many days are common fool?
Yeah. You know, a lot of that in Jamaica, you know, they're very heretic. That means they hear some foolishly and then carry it on. They carry it on.
Yeah.
And that is what. But listen, man, you know what is poverty? Idleness. That is poverty. Idleness is poverty. We bring you to poverty.
Yeah, one of the factors of poverty.
Yeah, is that, yeah. Go on.
Yes, it's idleness. And you know, a lot of Jamaica, when they see you do something, they will sit aside and watch you. And you see the man, the business person, the person who do business, and he work, he use work upon his knowledge and he do that. And you know, see the idle now, stay aside and watch him. And he learn the gun culture, and he come, and he plan to take you down. Eh?
Yeah.
What part of Jamaica you call from?
Eh?
What part of Jamaica you calling from?
Me a pen, man.
Yeah, man, thank you very much. Yes, sir?
Alright, very place in me alright, sir. Carry on the good work, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Poverty. Idleness is poverty, and that Jamaica must know. I must stop watch people play.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Let's go to the next call. Good morning, welcome. Straight up, hello? Next one, good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Go ahead, please.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, welcome.
Yes, your guess is wrong about the NIS eligibility age.
Oh, yeah?
65 for men, and women were 60, but they bring it up to 65 now. So it don't change for men.
No, look on the farm. Look on the farm.
It is not change.
No, look on the farm now and see what you see.
65
No, look on the farm.
for women and 65 for men.
No, look on the farm and see.
I think it was proposed to change, but not.
No, you have a farm in front of you?
No, I don't.
Look on the farm. Look on the farm. Look on the yellow application
I was
form.
speaking with somebody from the NIS office just a minute ago.
No, I fill out a form last week for a pensioner. Yeah, I can't tell you that category.
Yeah, when last you check it out, sir?
Just a while ago, look on
the farm.
What with the NIS office in Port Maria.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and that is that. I want to, you know what I want you to elaborate on, Mr. Small?
Yeah.
About the situation in Hispaniola. What is going on there?
Oh, you mean the Dominican Republic?
Yeah, Hispaniola, the whole island.
Yes, but one part of it, the Dominican Republic.
Yes, is
continuing in the taking away of citizenship of people.
Yes, the deportation of people who
were born there. Yes. These things happen all the while throughout history now. People trying to so-called ethnic cleansing.
I know the ethnic cleansing, yeah?
Yes, getting out people who them don't want to mix into them population, even if they were there a long time.
Yes. Another quick one too. Why I'm not hearing anything from the international people? Why?
The international community.
Yes. Why I'm not hearing anything from them?
Well, the news that you hear, I don't know if you hear nothing from the international governments, but the news that you're hearing is coming from the international community, not the news you hear it, man.
Yes.
Then
international media.
Yeah, then part of
action or any.
Well, it's part of the international community, that, you know, and usually you hear from the media and you hear from citizens before you hear from governments. But your urgency is justified anyway.
But today is the beginning of it.
Yes.
Yes, I want to know again.
Yes.
I want to ask you this question. You know the life expectancy for China?
No.
Is Jamaica up there with it?
I think Jamaica is supposed to be ahead of there. I'm not sure.
So why are we craving so much of Chinese food?
No, these things are addiction, you know. Chinese food, the cooked food, Chinese restaurant food that we know, the Western aspect of it, have certain ingredients in there that is very addictive, including MSG. Although you can go to some Chinese restaurant and tell them they're not using MSG, but there's other things that will tantalize you. Just like meeting a Chinese girl probably get a different sensation from meeting.
I understand that. I like my African girls.
Yes, thank you very much.
I love them. I see beauty in them. I don't know why.
Yes, but don't stuff your belly. Don't stuff your belly too much. Thank you very much. Next one. Good morning. Good morning. Next one. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Are you there?
Hello.
Welcome.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. How are you doing, sir?
Fine, thank you.
I've been listening to your program for many years, not because of me directly, but my father, my old man, listened to it.
Yeah.
I just have to listen to it indirectly.
Oh, yes.
Anyways, you're intelligent, man. And I like the guests that you have online today.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I am a young Jamaican youth and very worried about the country.
Yeah.
Right? The idea that Neville is bringing across makes a lot of sense and things. Right? So I've been doing some a bit of analysis and things on why Jamaica in a very sticky position. Right?
Yeah.
I'm really not trying to find out any political parties still, but when you really look at the facts,
yeah,
we really need to get rid of some of these people.
Yes.
Political or via election and that sort of thing. You have to give them some commendation because when you look at certain little things like how they plan or the initiatives that they wanted to implement, fairly good ideas like the transshipment stuff, tourism, that sort of thing. Good stuff. But when you look at things like how the economy has developed over the last couple of years, inflation, exchange rate, the debt, crime, horrible. And these things are what is really keeping down Jamaica. So I just, appreciate the guests you have online today. Big enough. Would love to really get the numbers. I think you're going to be putting it online and things.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And maybe to link up and see how like minds in a sense can come together.
Hello, caller.
Yes, one.
It's easy to get rich in Jamaica, let me tell you something where you must consider, You see, all of those businesses that you see on places like Mullines Road, Hagley Park Road, Waltham Park Road,
yeah.
Most of them are what you call undercapitalized. They are not on the stock market. They are not even on the junior stock market.
Fair enough.
But they need capital.
Right.
But one of the problems with them is that they don't have proper bookkeeping. They are the architect of their own demise. What you need to do, you can visit them, talk to the owners, find out what type of capital they need, what type of support they need. If you know accounting, you can offer your skill to them and invest money in them, and you can make a lot of returns from that.
All right. Well, I've got to leave it there, sir, but listen back him number before the program done, and him can talk longer. Yes, sir?
All right.
I have some text messages to read, and we're going to get back to a few more phone calls. First one, good morning. There are a few callers that when they call, I learn something from them, and Garnet is one. Much love, Patrick and Wingy from New York. Thank you very much for that. Next one, Mr. Small, you are a lunatic. You have no fear for God. You will be sorry at judgment day. No, you got it wrong. I have no fear for your idol. Because God no need no fear. I don't think God need no fear, no. God no need no fear. God have no need for nothing. God no need nothing. But I don't have no fear for your idol. I think that is what disturbs you. But you still call me Mr. Small. Well, thank you very much for that respect. You are very respectful. Next one. See, the same person this one come from again. Jerry, if you don't fear God, you have no soul. You look at the person and get to know themselves, you know. I find out so that find out something about themselves, you know. Next one. Good morning, Jerry. Play In a Me Old Corolla by Wildlife, please. Thanks. Come from Marva. Boy, Marva remind me about the music there. In a Me Old Corolla. Some of the minister them need to hear. I played for them one time. Because they must get back in a Corolla and some Camry. 1 and 2 camera, 1 and 2 Vitara. And cut down most of the cravenness what them have. The cravenness what them have. And them not see if them not get the cooperation what them need from Jamaica people. Next one. Good morning, Jerry. Please, if you could help me with the ply. Oh, one lady been calling for some ply. She up in the Linstead area, you know. Anybody up near Linstead area can get some ply. Next one. Honorable Jerry, you are in good company, such as Hitler, Perkins, and Holness. I want cartoon this, you know. One more. Jerry, we the Jamaican people need to come together and show the PNP that is we the people, put them there. Them need to step up and do better. No, they don't need nothing. They got everything what they want. No, they got everything what they need, and them want more. But they don't need nothing more. But them want more. Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Well, as I told you, I will be bringing some of my guests, some of the callers. We will be bringing them here from time to time because we know that them have more in them, more than a 3-minute phone call and so on. All of you have more in you than that. And little by little, especially we want some more of the ladies. But we have our brethren here today, Mr. Carter from all boat, including Jamaica College. Next phone call. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Morning, welcome.
Morning, Jerry.
Welcome, sir.
I've always been listening to your program, but first time I'm calling.
Thank you very much.
I would like to respond to something Neville said about the NIS, and to which a previous caller alluded. He said you will not get your pension until age 70. Age 65 is the pensionable age for both males and females. If you retire from active employment, but if you go on working, you will get it at age 70, beyond which, even if you go on working, you will still get the pension. That's how I know it to be.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. If you cease working at 65, you will get it. But if you continue in employment, it will go on until age 70, at which time you will get it. And whether you stop working or not, you will still get it at age 70. I just want to...
All right, well, that is some new information.
Yes, sir. And thanks. You have a good program going.
Well, thank you very much.
And hi up to Mr. Carter.
Yeah, respect, man.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much. Next one. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Me again, Neville.
Yes, Neville.
At 18, you are entitled to make a tax return, don't you?
Yes, sir.
So well, if somebody at 18 years old, not working, then still have to make the tax return.
Yes, whether it's...
Yes, so hold on, what's the injustice? You are 18 years old, you're not working. Where you get the money to pay the accountant?
No, you don't have to have an accountant to make a tax return for you.
You can't make it yourself?
You can just fill out the form yourself.
Well, it's too short, so I'm going to tell you when I did go. I'd ask for a chief court and the judge have to run me out. Now, Jerry.
Yeah.
You forget the Lord of Mercy?
No.
So where you depend the new car them? Lord of Mercy.
Yes, sir.
You alright?
Yeah, man.
And the deportee them?
Yes, sir.
Argument done.
On Skettle.
Alright, easy.
Yeah, man. Alright, thank you very much. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Are we there? Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Not there? Next one. Morning. Welcome. Welcome to Straight Up. Are you there listening?
Hello?
Yes, welcome.
Good morning, Jerry.
Hey, how are you doing, ma'am?
I'm great, you know.
I know.
and I'm enjoying your program this morning with your guest here.
Yes, ma'am.
First of all, let me just correct something.
Yeah.
Formerly, males were eligible for insurance from NIS at 65.
Oh.
So they're trying to regularize the ladies now who are eligible at 60 to make it 65 as well. However, if you are working, you can work up to 70 and you'll get more. Your pension will be valid more because you would have made more contributions. But you, male and females, will be eligible at age 65 to receive their NIS pension.
Oh, so then bring the both sexes on par in terms of working life.
Yes. However, you can continue working, and not collect your pension until 70 if you want.
Yeah.
And your pension will be more. Another thing, I really appreciate your guest there. I've listened to him calling every day and giving some tips.
Yeah.
And I believe this is that this is the purpose that talk show should really serve.
Yeah.
One like yours.
Yes.
Where people can learn something which is beneficial to them every single day.
Practicable, yeah.
That's right. And, a lot of times we don't believe in simplicity. His tips are very simple and straightforward.
Yeah.
Even in doing a business, sometimes people feel they have to get a loan, they have to buy a whole heap of equipment, and don't realize that they can just start small.
Yeah.
And as it grows, they use that profit, not eat it out, use the profit to expand the business.
Build it, yeah.
So I appreciate what your guest has been telling people. I mean, a lot of the foolishness that people call talk shows and talk about, they could really not waste their money. I think it is better to have a program where whatever you're sharing is beneficial. Calling and talking about politicians who have feathered their nest so properly is not helping us.
No, it not really help us.
No. We need to find a way to come out of our darkness.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is by sharing good tips, practicing good practices, which will help us to save our money because we need money in the system to move ahead. So thanks again, Jerry.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
All right.
Next one. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello.
You're the king, big brother.
Yeah, what going on,
Me love the sound of the brethren, man.
Yeah.
It sound like the opposite of what me I move with. But it have it under control. It have it under full control.
Yeah.
But the one link with the other, man, because this thing up, like, the fire where me I move with,
Yeah.
And it's imperative that we move quickly, like the Empress must say. This thing is not pretty. Our children now, like, in the system of education is failing, but I tell my family and anyone who will listen is that this system is set for us to fail. It's a failure system, and if our children get through it, we give thanks. But this system of education has failed the world, not just us as Africans in Jamaica. Because if the world can be so far off what's going on.
Yeah, but listen now, as I say, and as a lady was saying a while ago, it's not good economy to spend most of the time listening.
Chanting on the problem.
Yeah. So some tips, just like Mr. Carter now, we look for even one tip from our youths.
Yeah, well,
not theoretical, not theoretical. Things that you say work with somebody else or work with yourself.
Yeah, well, I was up on the hill with the family on Leonard Howell Strong, and the family are bring themselves to the place where we need to be, and the families bring themselves where they need to be because the family knows that we are representing the big family, and the big family needs to come in with the Rastafari family and get this thing started.
All right, good news. We have to go, but call early. Don't wait till so later in the program for call. Next.
All right, brother. Love and light.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up.
Good morning, Mr. Small, and good morning, Mr. Legend.
Good morning.
Mr. Small
yes,
and Mr. Legend.
Yes.
Sir, the government not too to blame. When I say not too to blame Labor Day, I go to Labor Day. And so you're leaving your yard to clean up your community, right? It is not you, your friend, your family. And some of the people, they want pay. And not that wrong with it. They want food and they want drinks and they not want bad to their food and their drinks.
Yeah.
They tell me, your community and you want it quickly. You want your government in your district to sponsor you to get tidy up the community.
Yeah, them man get poisoned. So tell me some how we can help overcome some of that. That
we need to be self-independent. We need to be self-independent, looking ourselves and know certain things that we are doing up to do it. And if we appear the government, then we said, well, we want so. Stick out to where you want, but you cannot stick out to something that is good and neither one side and a batter you down and a tear you down, right?
Alright, we have to go finish it tomorrow here, ma'am. But now wait till so late. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello? Yes, welcome back. Take another call, see if we can get this one. Good morning, welcome, hello?
Good afternoon.
Hello, ma'am. Hello. Go ahead, please, welcome. Are you hearing? I've heard you. Go ahead, please. Are you there? Don't know if it's a wrong number. Alright, give out the number again and wait for the next one.
Yeah, my number is 8800-409. 8800-409.
Alright, that's good. Alright, run the numbers to me one more time. See one coming here, but we might have to still run the numbers. But we did have, when we talked about numbers, we did have a set of numbers we do want to run again. The one that come from Burning Spear. We did start the program with it. Yeah, good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Alright, well, thanks for having been here, Mr. Carter. You'll hear from us and you will hear more from other people who want to see if them can strengthen one another. But thank you more for having been here. Let me see if we can take this one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello? Go ahead, please. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, Jerry.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Quickly, please.
Good morning to you and Mr. Carter.
Yeah, morning.
I'm not hearing you at all.
Well, I'm on the road and I'm trying to be good here. I just want to say to Mr. Carter, you're doing a wonderful job. And I hope you continue to educate your people out here. And I hope you'll listen and learn and try to practice what you're teaching them to do.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
All right. Yes? No, wait, the phone not connecting properly.
Tomorrow.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much. And thank my producer also, Tanya Richards. And production assistant Monique Edwards, broadcast technician Rodian Rowe. May hear next week a piece of Burning Spear. Yeah, man, thank you very much to all of the people who work here in Straight Up because, you know, they make we sound good when we not go on good. And make we look good when we not go on good neither. So, see, man, more than one. It takes more than one. Start from the beginning for me now, please. Because one of them can't do it.
Yeah.
One of them come. Good afternoon. It is Thursday, June 18 with the midday news here on Newstalk 93 FM. I'm Andre Bernard. Coming up in this newscast, civil servants dismiss IMF's suggestion of smaller civil service as solution to wage negotiations. Parents gather at the gates of the Dunrobin Primary School demanding to hear their children's GSAT results. Court orders David Smith extradited to the U.S. and refuses wire fraud request. And Police Federation back in court to fight injunction.